What's going on? Oh, you awesome people. I'm Matt.
And I am Vanessa.
And today we're going to be talking about The Florida Project.
That's right, the movie you've never heard of.
Neither did we.
Project.
We hadn't heard of it either. But we're going to talk about it because we went and watched it.
We
Anyways,
sure did.
The Florida Project stars Willem Dafoe, Bria Venete, and Brooklyn Prince, and follows a mother and daughter living in a rundown Florida motel. Innocent and carefree, young Mooney sets out every day on a new adventure with her friends, finding new and exciting ways to enjoy the world around her. Meanwhile, her mother struggles to make ends meet and take care of her daughter, trying to do the best she can to provide for the both of them. And you can more or less see where this movie is going, what it's trying to say, and what it's about.
Yes.
And it's actually kind of a difficult movie to talk about. I have a feeling this review is going to be pretty short because that's the movie in a nutshell.
Yeah, they kind of just throw you in, and it's like no backstory, no future, no this is what happened. It's more like you are observing the life of, maybe a handful of people, following specifically one little girl and
her mother.
And her mother, but what she kind of encounters on a day in, day out. And so it's, kind of like an overview.
Yeah, you pretty much do get dropped right into the middle of these people's lives. As you said, there's no backstory. You don't know how they got to this motel. You don't know where the father figure is. It's essentially a slice of life that takes place over the course of a month, a couple months, a summer, maybe a few weeks. We don't know. But that is essentially what the movie is about. And it's ultimately a story of contrasting views, kind of like how I said in the summary. You have Mooney, she represents youth and innocence.
Youth and innocence, yes. And then you have her mother.
Yeah, well, Mooney's completely oblivious to the situation around her, which encapsulates her mother, who is kind of a wreck.
Yeah, but she's trying to do the best that she can for her daughter.
She is trying to do the best she can, and she's trying to raise her daughter, but the thing is, she doesn't really know how. Or at least that's how it's represented in the film. She's not the best of role models.
She's not the best of role models, but maybe she doesn't know how in the most conventional way, if you will. She's she's trying to mother in her own way.
Yeah, and we don't really even know how old the mother is, the mother Hallie. We don't know how old Hallie is. We don't get a sense that she seems really young, and I have a feeling that, I don't know, she just doesn't really know how to properly raise her daughter. And so you have these contrasting views, and then also you have Willem Dafoe, who is the hotel manager, and he's witnessing everything. He's going around, he's trying to take care of his own rundown motel, trying to fix things, but there's too much to fix and not enough time.
There's not enough time. No, and he's actually a breath of fresh air in this movie, because it seems like he's not completely thrown in here.
No.
But he's fantastic.
Well, and as you told me when we were talking about the film, he's almost kind of like an innocent bystander in sorts. It's his job to take care of the motel and, keep an eye on everything and everybody, but in certain scenes, he does feel like he's kind of caught off guard and just in the wrong place at the wrong time almost.
Exactly, and it's almost like I need to protect my motel, which is also like I need to protect the income of my motel, which means I need to protect the people staying at my motel.
Yeah, and as much as he is a businessman, you also get a feeling that on some level he cares about the people who stay there, or at least the ones who are long-term residents, such as Mooney and Hallie. There is a certain level of care, but there's also that disconnect because he is running a business as well. So it's really interesting, all these different layers and all these different viewpoints, all these different characters. The acting is phenomenal. Willem Dafoe, he's
great. He's Willem Dafoe. He really fits this movie.
Yeah, and
his character, I should say.
Yeah, and then surprisingly, both Bria Venete and Brooklyn Prince, these are their first roles.
First films.
Incredible job.
Ever.
They're absolutely fantastic in this movie.
Sure are.
If you had told me that this was their first role, I wouldn't have believed you, honestly, if I didn't look it up for myself.
Especially Brooklyn. She did a pretty good job.
Yeah, I think she's got a bright future ahead of her.
I think so too. I would agree with you.
And the film looks great.
It does. It's actually very, very well made. And I think Baker, Sean Baker. I think he utilizes color very well, and he just brings out that natural Florida beauty.
Yeah.
Which is great. Even like the storm season or the rain, it looks great.
It does. The film does look fantastic. My biggest issue with this movie is the ending. It's a tough pill to swallow. Watching the film, I actually thought it was going to end one of several different ways, like all within the span of a minute. And then it took a big right turn and completely derailed all my expectations. Mm-hmm. And then it ends. And I'm not going to lie, the theater was kind of like, what? Yeah, and I was sitting there, theater. I didn't say it, everybody else behind us said it.
Back there, yeah.
In my mind, I was, what? So, I know, at least I think I know what they were trying to do, what they were trying to say with that ending, but for me, it doesn't really work.
No, I would agree with you with that. I felt like during this movie, I felt like I needed something to grab onto at the end, and it didn't give me what I wanted.
Yeah, obviously we're not going to spoil anything, but the movie kind of builds to like an emotional crescendo and then completely goes in another direction.
Right.
So
completely different ball field.
Yeah, it didn't really work for me. However, this movie was really well made.
It was.
I'm going to give it a B, mostly because for me, I'm with you. I kind of needed something at the end to really tie things together, to really grab onto, and I'm not going to lie, I'm not going to be eager to see this movie again, nor a few months down the road am I going to be like, oh, I need to buy this movie on Blu-ray. No, not going to happen. No. So I'm going to give it a B. It is really well made, though. I also don't think it's for everybody.
I don't think it's for everybody. I'm giving it a B-. I think you need to take this movie with a grain of salt, not have so many high expectations, and watch this movie for its filmmaking and performances.
Yeah, and also, I know in our videos we share part of the film's trailer. I will also say that the film's trailer, it kind of represented something that the movie was not. Yeah, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say it was completely misleading, but it's much darker than the trailer would let you believe. Yeah. So once again, not for everybody. I kind of recommend this movie. I don't know. This is a tough one for me. I don't know. If it sounds like it's a movie for you, check it out. The acting is great. It's very well made. Otherwise, maybe wait for it.
Wait for it.
Check it out. Netflix. And that's it. Of course, if you have seen the Florida Project, let us know what you thought about it down below.
Very curious.
And if you like this video, hit the like button. And of course, if you want to see more of our awesome movie reviews, hit the subscribe button. And as always, guys, you guys are the best. Yes. Thank you so much for watching. You. And of course, as always, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and we will see you guys, I just elbowed you,
yes, you
next time.
Next time.